What is up, everybody? I hope you are having a great day, but we're actually here to talk about My Day. My Day is the newest feature inside of Tempo. It's meant to be your calendar, your time tracker, your reminder. It is the prioritization engine that allows you to set up your time, uh, divide it up, categorize it, and really make sure that you are making time and prioritizing what is important. You'll find it here in the navigation bar. You'll click on My Day, and you'll see this is your calendar. Has a two-way sync with Microsoft Outlook's calendar. So if you put something in Microsoft Outlook calendar, which you shouldn't do, you should just use My Day. But if you do that, that's fine. It will show up here, and anything you put in here will show up on your Microsoft Outlook calendar. We have over here on the side some invitations, which we'll get into in a little bit. We've always got your theme day as well, and the related play of the day, the same one you get in your email every morning with the description and a video. We've got a pre-made time block just for you in here. And we've also got the event queue, which bubbles up priorities based on some very intense and complex algorithms to let you know who's in need of your attention. The first thing you might want to do when you come in here is use My Day just to schedule out the things you have scheduled in your day. Say something like, I know I need to have a phone conversation, which I get to just by adding an event, add a phone conversation. I need to have a phone conversation with Addison Hara, one of our developers. And it would be a roadmap check-in. You'll see here that you can add a time, you can set the duration, you add a description, and the title up there. If you save it, it will save directly to your calendar. And like I said, show up on both of your calendars. You can see here that it has already loaded in. Say you want to have a face-to-face meeting. You need to have a chat with somebody. Next up, you could click it here, or you could say, you know what? I'm just going to click here, drag down half an hour. I'm going to schedule this as a face-to-face meeting, and we're going to chat about the website with Chris Lee, another one of our glorious members of the product department. We're going to add him here, and we're going to say half an hour at 3 p.m. And you can either put a location, but we want this to be a Teams meeting. You can just declare this is an virtual event. A virtual event, it slams it on their calendar, sends them an email, puts it on, sends them a Teams link, all of that stuff. It works just like Microsoft Outlook does. And they will be able to have, like, whether they're part of your mortgage or not, they will be able to join the Teams call. One caveat, one warning here is that whatever you put in the title or the description is what gets put as the title and description on their calendar. So becomes public information to them. So just be careful. You don't want to say things like have to meet with this ding dong again and then send that off, because that it will show up on their calendar. So word to the wise there. When it comes time to have this phone call, you can just click directly on the conversation. You can log an activity directly from the conversation. You can disposition it right there, and you see you get a nice little checkbox, and it will mark it as done. You can add notes directly, as always. This can be how you schedule out your individual calls and individual meetings throughout the day. We also have open houses and events, which need to be scheduled as well. You can also create something called call blocks. There's a lot of power in these call blocks. You can create one for yourself, or you can use the preloaded one that's associated with every theme day. You'll see here that the theme day, the VIP's theme day call block is right here. We're going to drag that in for 1 o'clock. It's there for 30 minutes. And you can see that the focus area of this event is VIPs. Now, the nice thing about this is the day before, the morning when you start work, when you're planning out your day, you can create these call blocks in advance so that you don't actually have to focus on the who. When you actually get to the scheduled time, you can just focus on doing the sales activities that matter to you. So in advance, we can say, we can add these folks in here. Let's see if it will even show you why they are being suggested to you. See Anthony Casa here. Friends and family, last contacted 207 days ago. You guys all know that's not true, but 207 days ago. It'll show Ashton, a starred referral partner for my relationship tracker that was last contacted 84 days ago. And then when it comes time to for the call block, you just navigate to this screen. You just hop on in. You go to the block plan, and you can record an activity directly against that person, just like we did with the phone conversation. You can add notes just like usual. You can disposition it right there, and it checks it off right there. If the suggested contacts aren't up to snuff for you, you can always add people manually as well. Call blocks are so cool, and we've got the preloaded ones, 30 minutes of your time for your theme day every day. If you do your theme day 30-minute block every day, you are setting yourself up for success. But if you're hungry for more, you can also always add call blocks right here. Call block allows you to choose the specific focus of your time. So we have all these are all theme day related. We say we want to schedule this one for 3:15, and we want to schedule this with pre-approved clients. I'll click next here, and you'll see here my block plan becomes eligible for adding people into it. Again, you're doing this the night before. You're like, tomorrow, my call block is we're going to do pre-approved clients. And I'm going to set this up in advance for myself. Again, we have tooltips here that show you why they're being recommended to you. It's been a little while since I originated here at U Mortgage, so you can see that the reason I should call Trevor Loya is because his pre-approval is 1,416 days old. So I'm going to need to add him in and see if he is still interested in buying a house, whatever that is, 4.5 years later. You can go through this, and it works the exact same way. You can record activities directly against this person right here as you get to the actual time for your call block. Like I said earlier, we have the event queue down here. This is a call block that I scheduled for myself in advance. So let's say, I've got the a call block and I want to set it up for a few weeks, days in advance. This is something where now I can drag it on. Like, I didn't know what my day today was going to look like, but I know I needed to do this. This will show up in my new call block in the event queue, and I can drag it right here and do all of the same call block plan setup, just like with the other ones. One of the coolest things, well, let me show you one more thing here. So the time block. Sometimes you got to block time, and it's not a sales activity. It's not necessarily something you're going to log an activity in Tempo against, but it's something you need to set aside time for. So maybe you're going to do market research and grab the names and phone numbers of producing real estate agents in your area. You can just do a generic time block right here, 2:30 p.m. But the real power of the call block is here in our little new to-do list feature. This is so cool because, like, how many times during your day are you like, I need to do this. I just need to get this on paper, and like, I'll figure out scheduling later. You can just click your to-do list right here and say, like, oh, I need to submit that loan. Okay. I need to review conditions. And I need to call mom. You can add all of those. Then you could just have them as a to-do list and check them off as you go. You can also add them, like if you're just using this as a scratch pad and you need to schedule things in the future. You click right there and you can schedule it directly from here, from your to-do list into your calendar from here. But sometimes you want to get oh, I've got 10 things to do and I just want like an hour clear to do those things. The nice thing about this is that you can bundle them into a time block. So I'm going to put all three of these. I need to do these at 3 p.m. I think it should take about 45 minutes. And it automatically adds those to the event description. And you now have a time block for yourself with the description of the things you need to get done during those days. So if you're just using this as a scratch pad, knocking them out, and later you're like, all right, I got to knock all these out in one specific time period. This is exactly how you do it, by bundling into a time block, and then you can just check them off as you are done. You can move this all around your screen. You can expand it. You can make it smaller. If you do move it around your screen, it will stay in place no matter what screen you're on. So super nice. If you want to get rid of it, you just click the X and it goes right back to here. I made this for myself. I didn't make this for you. I made the to-do list for myself because that's how my brain operates. I always need some sort of scratch pad. The final and potentially coolest, rivaling to-do list for coolest, is the Power Hour. Power Hour allows you to challenge one or more people to a competition, some friendly competition, some friendly trash talking, and some mutual accountability to get done the things that you said you were going to get done and win along the way. I'll start a new Power Hour here. And what time is it? So I will set it for 2:30. And the focus of this Power Hour is going to be our VIPs. I'll click next here. And now this is going to give me a chance to invite my friends and my foes, my competitors, into a Power Hour, which you will see what it is in a second. There's a live gaming lobby. So I'm going to invite Greg Mays to this. And I'm also going to invite Brandon Bittner as well. Some more product team legends. I'm going to invite those users. It's going to give me the chance to set up a block plan. It's going to give them a chance to set up a block plan. And it's going to put this on their calendar as well. I'm going to hit save event here. And I'm going to wait until the Power Hour starts. It happens to have already started because I scheduled it in the past. And now when the Power Hour is started, you are going to click Join Power Hour. Now you're in your live Call of Duty style lobby that shows your block plan. It shows who's up next. It shows who you're going to make the call to. And it shows your chat. Obviously, the chat is the most important part because that's where you can do your friendly trash talking as well. You can reorder this. You can push people to the top. And you can also see your live leaderboard right here. I'm going to log that I had a conversation with Mr. Robert Candido. And it will automatically put them in the leaderboard position, and it will record your activity right here in the live feed. Having slight technical difficulties on this, but by release time, this will be shipshape. It'll look absolutely perfect. You can skip people. You can report that you had no answer. You get 1 point for that now. And you can also take notes as well. You can look at your call log of people you've called. And this is, I mean, when I talked, we've done a few of these with beta testers. When I talk to loan officers about this, self-accountability is one thing, but mutual accountability counts for 10 times more. It gets your juices flowing. You want to win. You've got a nice podium at the end. And, when I ask loan officers, hey, would you have made that call? Would you have made those calls if you hadn't have done a Power Hour? The answer is probably not that quickly, probably without that much focus. So this is huge. If you guys schedule one of these with one of your coworkers every single day, you will get so much more done than you ever thought possible. That is the Power Hour. This is my day. Don't forget about your to-do list. And use this as a place where you prioritize, where you schedule, and you decide the who and the when. And then when it comes time to make the call, you do the what behind it. I hope you guys like this. If you have any questions, obviously feel free to reach out. Can't wait to see everybody utilize this.